Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Blacksmith and welcome to more Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. So in the last episode what did we do? We made it through Viridian Forest, we got Pikachu just as we were about to leave, and oh yeah, we crushed Brock. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? Anyway, this episode is mostly going to consist of well, getting through Route 3 and hopefully through Route Moon. Or Route Moon? Mount Moon. But unfortunately we've got quite a few battles to go through at the moment. But that should be no issue, shouldn't it? So as you can see, Felix is now level 11 and should be able to take out Pidgeys without any issues, especially when she gets the crit. So good work, Felix. Next comes the Pidgey. So as I was saying, I was thinking of using Pikachu on my team, but I don't know. I just feel like there's other Pokemon I want to use, other Pokemon I want to explore. Hell, on my first team draft, I was going to replace a Bulbasaur, and we couldn't have that now, could we? Tell you what, for purposes, I'll try to avoid a lot of these trainers. Purposes unbeknownst to you, but absolutely known to me. But let's just say I'm going to be getting another team member at some point, and I'd love to keep that door open. But thankfully Felix is coming in clutch and just taking out all these bug Pokemon with no issues. Very thoughtful. And Felix has hit level 12. That's great. So I do have a little bit of an admission though. Felix won't be staying on the team forever. As much as I like having Felix and how much he's been so useful in the early game, I don't really want a bird on my team, and I'm so sorry, Felix. But she is going to prove very helpful for this leg of it. I'm going to have to go down, because if I go forward, Felix is low on health. Yeah, we'll reuse it. Use a potion. There we go. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. So there's a... I don't know if you can... I'm jumping ahead of myself. Let's do the battle first. So as you can see, yeah, bird Pokemon are great against grass and bug types. But that's about it. When we get further into the game, they really start to show their flaws. Because their super effective attacks don't really land so much. Basically what I'm saying is that, yes, there's a lot of grass and bug types in the game, but they're not enough to be considered, you know, useful. Oh god, please excuse me. I'm dying over here. But yeah, like, as much as I love Felix, she's been so helpful early in the run. I'm definitely going to keep her until she evolves. That's for sure. But I don't think Felix will be with us for the Elite Four. And whilst it is a bit sad, she knows she's been a huge help. I mean, let's be honest. She didn't really help us in Brock's gym, did she? She wasn't really part of that victory. All she really did was just pick off bugs in Viridian Forest. She did help us beat our first rival fight, though. And that's special and important. But we're getting near to the end of this route, which is thankfully and mercilessly short. Just a lot of trainers compacted in one area. And I know I'm not talking much about the battle, and that's because there isn't really much to talk about. It's Felix uses Peck, Caterpie uses Tackle. Oh, Caterpie's now dead. Here comes the second bug that's also going to do 2 damage to Felix. And actually, Felix is nearly caught up to Bubbles. And that is actually pretty interesting. Maybe it's because I used Bubbles for Brock, and then I've not used Bubbles since. It's just sort of been Felix picking up these trainers. And down goes the Metabot. And that will be all the mandatory battles for this group, which is very fortunate. And I think going forward I am going to show some mandatory battles. I'll try and skip as many optional ones and come back to them later. This guy's not a trainer. Yep, so this is Route 3. Now we go on to Route 4, and yeah, there's nothing new to talk about. I think there's something in these rocks. Or is that just my memory being bad? My memory being bad. Okay, so if you see here, I tried to mention it like 2 minutes ago, but I distracted myself. There's a little squiggly in this grass, and you'll find out it's a little berry bush. But it only has one use for some reason. But you know what? That's fine. What isn't fine is my next task. So obviously we've just come off Route 3 and there was some grass there. I didn't even get to talk about it. So how about I go and start talking about some grass? We can touch it, we can walk in it, we can catch some Pokemon in it, it'll be fun. So how about you join me for another ride? Nidoran female is a weird Pokemon. You can find her in LeafGreen and FireRed, but the ratio of finding them is very different. Anyway, I'm getting to that tracks. Nidoran female is a really good Pokemon. She can hit Nidoqueen as early as level 16, although you should probably wait until level 22, because then you have a choice of do you want Bite or do you evolve, then hit level 22 for Body Slam. So it's great hindsight there. It's also got incredible bulky stats, so it's a very defensive war if you need one. Nidoran male, the other Nidoran. This one's more physical than its counterpart. Once again, you have a choice. Do you want Horn Attack or evolve into Nidoking before that and get Thrash? 2 okay, solid, normal type moves, I guess. Its downside is it's got a terrible move pool. On the plus side, its stats are incredible. It's fast, it's strong. It's just, again, it's another really good Pokemon. Hey, it's Clefairy 2.0. Just kidding. Jigglypuff's an interesting one. Look at that HP stat. And it gets even more HP when it evolves into Wigglytuff. The downside is, if you evolve it too early, you don't get access to all these cool moves. So if you do end up getting a Jigglypuff, I'd say wait until getting about Body Slam, then evolve it. Other than that, it's a very generic Pokemon. It's not very strong, per se, and its slow speed stat makes it very vulnerable to any fighting type Pokemon. Okay, and we're back. But we won't be back too long, because now we're entering that moon. We've got a whole list of Pokemon to go after, so I'll be back in another moment. Clefairy, also known as Jigglypuff 2. It's an okay normal type with an okay move pool that's clearly meant to be there for, defensive capabilities. Follow Me is useless in single battles but amazing in double. You've got Cosmic Power, which increases special defense and defense. You've got Metronome for randomness, Defense Curl, Moonlight to stall. It's really good. as long as you don't evolve it too early. Because as soon as you evolve it into Clefairy, or Clefable, that's it, you can't learn any of these new moves. Did you forget to buy repels like I did in Pewter City? Well, meet Zubat. Funnily enough, Zubat has the makings of a really fantastic flying type Pokemon. It can evolve into Golbat, who has, mediocre stats. It has a very good move pool, but has no way of uplifting itself. Plus, Poison Flying is a dreadful typing to have, so sorry Zubat, but maybe give him a pass. Paris, funnily enough, he has a whole floor dedicated to him. And I don't know why, because Paris is not that good of a Pokemon. It has dreadful speed and amazing other stats. The problem is, it will never ever ever live to land an attack. A Buggrass is a terrible typing, and although it can learn Spore, it's better just to maybe catch it and never use it again. Give Paris a pass. He's not good. Poor Geodude. Done so dirty. 1, it's a rock ground type, so it's objectively the worst Pokemon, the worst typing pair in the game. 2, it cannot evolve from Graveler to Golem without trading, so a 390 base stat is not very good. It's great if you're up against the normal types or poison types, but other than that, steer clear of Geodude. Amazing moveset, but its rock ground typing makes it way too weak. Okay, so a lot's happened since last time. I have a Clefairy, Moonlight, at level 14. She's going to be joining the team as our newest member. And actually all my team members are at 14 now, surprisingly. I don't know how that happened. And I thought I was going to, just skip through Mount Moon, but I'm going to enjoy this experience with a lot of you guys as well. So, Mount Moon, obviously full of trash. I think I've collected the items up here already. So, this is going to be a bit weird. I'm adding this part on to the Mount Moon, where I did the... Basically, I'm recording this in the future because I had to stop because it was getting quite late. And I haven't been able to record for like 4 days. In the meantime, I've been editing and doing other stuff. Yes, this is all done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop running into these wild encounters. I'm going to just sort of show off all of Mount Moon, show off all the mandatory battles and skip all the optional ones. And I'll come back for those later. Oh my god, so many random encounters. Fun fact, if you actually went back to Pallet Town, what's the Brock's gym called? Pewter Town, Pewter City. You can actually buy repels there, which is pretty handy. Oh, there's a Clefairy. That's like a 1% chance here. That's pretty rare, actually. But yeah, let's run away from that. And more wild encounters. I really wish I bought some repels. It makes it a lot easier. Oh well, we'll just run from Zubat. And funnily enough, there really isn't that many forced encounters in this place. Ah, it's fine. Nerd Jovan with his Magnemites. Do I have anything to combat a Magnemite? No. Bubbles, get out there. We're going to Leech Seed and Vine Whip this fool. There we go. Leech Seed planted. And it does no Thunder Shock, so yeah. Sending Felix out there would be a bad idea. But yeah, strange seeing a Magnemite this early because it's such a good, strong Pokemon. The only things it's weak to is ground and fire, which I can guarantee, unless you picked Unless you pick Charmander, you're not going to have a super effective Pokemon. Fighting type was also super effective against it, so... Oh, you're kidding me. You confused me as well. Oh, I hate Magnemite. It's so annoying. Let's go for Vinewood. We can do it. Come on, Bubbles. Oh, Bubbles, you let me down. The thing is, I can't switch out because it's spamming Thundershock. And now Bubbles is paralyzed. Oh my god. What a fight. What a battle. Okay. We should land a hit now. Okay, Bubbles is good. Next up is going to be Voltorb, I'm pretty sure. So... Bubbles doesn't stay in. This thing only knows Charge and the other move, Tackle, so I think we'll be okay. Send Moonlight out. So what I could do is just use Encore. Oh, I don't want to Encore and Screech. We should kill Voltorb by the time Encore ends, it's fine. So now this thing's just going to use Screech, and we're going to double slap it to victory. 1, 2, 3, 4! Oh, Moonlight, so close. It's fine, you've got Pound, which is 100% accuracy, and I really wish, you know, Bulbasaur had something like that, but oh well. Ooh, Poison Powder, that's interesting. Leech Seed Poison Powder, I'd be the ultimate stall Pokemon. Let's do it. Bubbles learned Poison Powder, perfect. Oh, and you're trying to learn Sleep Powder as well. Sleep is good. I like Sleep. We don't need Tackle. Okay, so this is kind of a risky tactic, because now if Bubbles has to go up against a Grass type, we're going to be in trouble. Speaking of Bubbles, we should probably cure him of his paralysis. There we go. Okay, let's grab this item. I've just realised running around this cave probably doesn't make too much of a difference. Rare candy, delicious. Wild encounter, not so delicious. Okay, so I probably said it in my, you know, when I was doing my info cards. I don't like Geodude. He's got too many weaknesses, he's slow. The only good thing he is for is defense, which I really don't recommend it in a game like this, where attacking is basically your strongest option. Although I am about to introduce Stall Bulbasaur to the world, so maybe I can't talk. But that's just it, Geodude doesn't have like Leech Seed or Poison Powder or anything like that, so I'm in the right here. So what's down here? There's a Rocket Grunt and an item. And a Geodude guarding the item. I think this is the item for Thief, if I'm correct. Yep, TM46 Thief. So we now have access to our first Dark-type move, although it's dreadful. There's Paras. Again, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my info cards, but Paras, not good. It does learn Spore, but that's about it. And it's slow, so you don't really want to count on it for Spore. And there's Zubat, what I also mentioned is pretty bad. I don't think highly of many Pokemon. Oh, Zubat, you're a, well done. Ghost type on a normal type Pokemon. No. Just want to go this way. Okay, we can avoid Bug Trainer over there. He's not Bug Trainer, he's a, what's his name? He's Youngster something. Youngster Ethan. There you go. Because Joey's from Johto. There's a hiker, we can avoid him. I didn't realise how many of these encounters you can actually avoid. That's really, really fortunate. I don't recommend avoiding these encounters, by the way. Like, I 100% endorse battling because, yeah, you all need the experience. 1, you'll need it against Misty, and 2, for your second rival fight, who will probably kick your ass if you're not prepared. Because, in my opinion, this is the second hardest rival fight in the entire game. But anyway, there's a revive. Perfect. This rocket grunt down here is optional, but for the sake of extending this video slightly longer, I'm going to battle him. And he also goes in all 4 directions, so... yeah, I'm going to battle him. Why not? Right? Oh, well. Moonlight, I'd love to escape from this Zubat, please. We do not want to be here any longer than we need to be. No? Confused? Got away, there we go. I forget, does this guy have a Zubat first, or is it the Sandshrew? Let's risk it. We've got Leech Seed, we've got Sleep Powder, let's do it. So he should have 2 Pokemon? Yep. And it's a Rattata, perfect. So Bubbles is going to come out. And Bubbles is actually very close to evolving. Let's see if we can evolve him this episode. So we'll literally the Rattata. Get some health back and then we'll Vine Whip it. And yeah, I still stand by what I say. I think Bulbasaur's the best starter of the 3. Just because of how helpful he is so early on. Charmander doesn't have any of this utility, and Squirtle is Squirtle. Like, call me a Squirtle hater because I just don't like Squirtle. I'm very much anti-Squirtle. But that's because Bubbles can just sort of come around and do that. Oh, Bubbles, you're so close! 1 Geodude will do it. Let's see if we can find one. Hey! Look who we just ran into. Geodude! You like to be Vine Whipped, right? Yep, super effective. Perfect. I can't believe that worked. Right, Bubbles grew to level 16. And Bubbles is evolving. I think this is the first time we're having a Pokemon evolve, so that's pretty exciting. Makes sense that it's going to be our starter. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. Nice. Bubbles is now an Ivysaur. It does mean we get Razor Leaf at level 22 now, but that's fine by me because Vine Whip is still very, very powerful. Having Ivysaur out front isn't going to help for the next 2 battles, so Moonlight will pop out in front. As I said, Felix is going to be dropping from the team fairly soon. I like Spearow, but I don't want him on my team. He was only there to help me get past the first rival fight. And Viridian Forest. Basically, I wanted to get to a Brock without over-leveling, and that's my aim of the game. I'm not trying to over-level anything. I want to do it at the appropriate level. I don't want to make this game be a cakewalk by having, like, I don't know, Ivysaur at level 36 and then Misty being level 21. Because that's not in the spirit of Pokemon. Having fair, exciting battles is a lot more fun than, you know, crushing everyone you meet. And I suppose that's the reason why I've got Clefairy, because it's really not that good of a Pokemon. It can learn loads of TMs. Oh, yes, I love that cute charm. But yeah, I'm using. I think the main point of this Let's Play is I'm going to be using Pokemon I essentially don't use often. Obviously, I use Bulbasaur all the time, but that's because I've got other Pokemon in mind. Oh, come on, Moonlight. Well, Rasta, just be in love. Don't hit me. No! Damn you, quick attack. Okay, we're fine. We are absolutely fine. We're only 21 health. It's a Zubat though. We can beat Zubat. I don't, what does this thing know? Supersonic, Astonish. Oh. Let's see how much Pound does. Leech Life. It shouldn't do anything, and it shouldn't heal anything back either. Leech Life is very unfortunate. It's so needed, its buff in Generation 6, I'm going to say. Because it was just such a useless bug-type move. And I think that's the problem bug-types have in this game. They have no good bug-type moves at all. If we check this rock here, there's going to be a Moonstone, and I think that's all the items in Mount Moon. So, just preparing for the battle to come. We'll give Moonlight and Bubbles a push on. And we'll fight this random encounter. No, that's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was fight this man. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. Well, how dare you, buddy? I'm going to crush you for this. He's a Super Nerd Miguel. I'm gonna crush him. Oh, wrong button. That's what I get for making, like, you know, hand interactions and putting down my controller. No, not what, not what I wanted to do. Whoops. But it's fine. It's not fine. Pound's been disabled. Oh no. We've still got double slap though. The Grimer's gone down. Moonlight gains 231 experience points. We're all happy. And here comes coughing. I could sing it to sleep, but maybe I should have sung it to sleep. I don't trust my luck. That's the thing. After me and Bubbles had such a rough start in the beginning, we kept missing with tackle. We had a 5% chance to miss with tackle, but we just kept missing. So it's why I'm not a fan of moves that don't have 100% accuracy. Oh no, poison gas. I don't know if I have any more antidotes. We should be fine though. We'll kill coughing. Yes, I said kill because, you know, we're playing Pokemon here. I'm not going to say KO or knockout or... It's kill. We kill Pokemon here. Moonlight's level 16, which is good, and I believe Voltorb's coming out. Yes. Can Moonlight take out Voltorb? Not if it's using Screech. Come on, get 5 hits. 1, 2, 3. Close. We'll go for Pound and hope it doesn't... Oh, okay, it did no damage. And Moonlight has loads of damage with Pound. I should just stop using Double Slap. Like, it's really not good. Here we go, we'll take a fossil each. No being greedy. I like that idea. Oh, we've got loads of antidotes. Don't use it on Bubbles, use it on Moonlight. There we go. So, what's the Helix fossil? I don't want the Helix fossil. I want the Dome fossil, because I think the Dome fossil is much cooler. Alright, and this fossil is mine. So he took the Dome fossil from us. And we've got one more Zubat in the counter ore. Get out of here, Zubat! There's an antidote in case we didn't have one. The game knew he was going to poison us. And just like that, we're out of Mount Moon, which is actually really, really fortunate. That was fast. I remember Mount Moon being a lot more raspberry nice. I remember Mount Moon being a lot more, you know, struggling. We got TM for Raw, something I'm never ever going to use. Because why would you waste a turn going last and roaring when you can just do damage? But anyway, these guys teach Mega Punch and Mega Kick. I do not want Mega Kick because I don't like low accuracy moves. I mean, Mega Punch has 85 accuracy. Yeah, so it's the same as Double Slap, but better in every single way. Pam's still probably going to be my most reliable attacking move. Yeah, I don't want to learn Mega Kick. I'll run. I'll run for the hills. So, down here leads us to Cerulean City. So I'll leave everyone here. And thank you all for watching. Sorry this part's going to be so long, and sorry I've been away for so long. But yeah, here's hoping we can get a good chunk of progress done. So thank you everyone for watching. Peace. I'll catch you all next time.